Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Jones. Tonight, a number of questions, concerns, and lawsuits are growing as a chemical plume still looms over parts of metro Atlanta. The plume is still flowing from the BioLab facility in Conyers. It all started on Sunday morning when a sprinkler malfunctioned, mixing water with a powder form of chlorine called pool shock. The mixture caused a chemical reaction that's been pouring chlorine gas into the air ever since. And tonight we do know that Rockdale County schools will be virtual through Wednesday of next week, while the city schools in Decatur plan to keep the kids indoors tomorrow. Tonight, 11 Alive is gonna have live team coverage for you, tracking some of the ongoing impacts. Grace King is standing by with the concerns from local farmers, but we're gonna kick things off with 11 Alive Cody Alcorn talking to business owners. And Cody, you spoke to a man who says that he can't even access his building, leaving his livelihood in limbo.
Yeah, Ron, talk about frustrated. Chris Lovejoy says he cannot believe the lack of communication from Rockdale County over the mess you see behind me. Now, he says especially since he's given back so much to this community for nearly 3 decades. And ironically, Lovejoy owns a service master business.
So we do disaster work.
When one unfolded directly across the street on Sunday.
You can throw a rock from our front door to theirs.
This picture gives you an idea of just how close Chris Lovejoy's business is to the BioLab facility, which has since been cordoned off.
We happen to find a way back to the facility.
Lovejoy and his operations manager, Stephanie Donnelly.
Everything is coated in, a film. It's kind of dusty.
They were quickly spotted.
Once they saw us pull into the facility, we kind of had a feeling they were coming to talk to us, so we were just trying to get in the doors.
However, they couldn't get in.
We tried to open our front door. The key won't turn. It'll break before it turns.
All the locks are kind of seized, so we're assuming it's from the chemical reaction.
Inside their building?
Basically everything that makes the company run.
The only interaction with BioLab, Lovejoy says, was being tossed off his own property.
He said that was his plant behind us, and so I thanked him for doing such a great job. And then he basically got upset and went and got the police, and they escorted us out.
Now he's just hoping their service master business will survive.
We're trying to avoid going out of business after 25 years.
That'll be a heck of a 25th anniversary.
Now, Ron, as you can imagine, they're missing out on a lot of business, especially from the catastrophic damage we have seen across our region from Hurricane Helene. And Lovejoy tells me there are a lot of businesses back here that still can't access their properties either, including a funeral home, which you can only imagine what's likely creating issues at that facility. Now, he says Rockdale County has not given any of them a timeline on when this mess is going to be cleaned up. In Rockdale County, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, you can see the double whammy there. Cody, thanks a lot. Tonight, some lawmakers, environmental advocates, and concerned citizens are calling for BioLab to shut down in Conyers. Some of them spoke today at the state capitol, citing a number of health and safety concerns. In a statement tonight from Piedmont healthcare officials confirmed that Piedmont Rockdale's emergency department has seen a number of patients presenting symptoms of itchy eyes, scratchy throat, and coughing as well. And we're told those patients were promptly treated and discharged. Well, tonight, 11 Alive's Grace King is going to pick up our team coverage. And Grace, the concerns go beyond businesses and people, right?
Right. For the agricultural community, they're worried not just about themselves, but also their animals and their land. That's why a couple of them have taken chances on cleaning up debris before knowing exactly what it was. But tonight, 11 Alive has just gotten word from Rockdale EMA asking you not to touch that debris until more testing can be done.
This is a large agricultural area. I mean, as you drive up and down our road, you're going to see multiple horse farms.
In this part of Rockdale County, the chickens, the geese, and the horses thrive on acres of land.
Big chunk there.
Acres now littered.
Yeah, you can see that's kind of papery.
With chunks of debris.
Every few feet, you see where it's dropped and fallen on the ground.
Erin Goldstein spent the day picking up what she can.
My goodness, this is depressing me more and more watching how much I can pick up.
She worries it's dangerous for her health.
I'm having more and more, kind of labored breathing.
And for the animals.
It just makes you want to cry.
Like her rescue horse, Spirit.
With rescues, a lot of times the situation is that humans have failed them. But I don't want to be that human.
She moved Spirit to a farm farther from the plume. She doesn't know whether it'll ever be safe
We don't know what is here that we can't see.
for him to come back home.
We want to be good stewards, for God's creatures, and certainly don't want to be a part of something that would be harmful for them.
And the Department of Agriculture tells us it'll release updated guidance once it has more information on this situation. In the meantime, it set up an email for people like Aaron to report their concerns. Live in Rockdale County, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
You can understand her frustration tonight. Grace, thank you. By the way, to follow our full coverage on this chemical plume, including how to check your air quality in your neighborhood, just text the word plume to the number on your screen, 404-885-7600, and we will send you links to that information directly to your phone. Once again, that's plume at 404-885-7600. Let's now